Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Shane Lake, you a soul playmaker. I mean it playfully. You a soul. And to my best friend of 25 years, Victor Locke, you a big old soul.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have something to deal with.
It's open panel time. And
hang on a second here. Let me find I got it right here. Open panel, huh?
Hey.
All right. So I'm gonna give Big Dog the first question because Big Dog usually ain't on when I talk wrestling. So
I actually got nothing to really ask because I've been watching everything go down and I'm just left scratching my head like,
okay,
what the hell?
So I gotta ask this question. So what exactly is going on with the Rhea and Io? Are they cool? Are they not cool? They just have like this thing with Julia and Roxanne. When they said Julia was about to get brought up?
So Julia and Roxanne are both supposed to be brought up.
No, they are. They are. It's official.
But Julia was brought up before Mania.
No, Julia was brought up after Mania.
No, not Julia. I mean, Roxanne.
Roxanne was brought up.
Roxanne was back and forth, so she wasn't officially brought up. Now she's officially brought up. So they got their thing going on. Victor, you've seen this because you've been watching wrestling for a long time. You know, when you good friends with people, and Snowman knows this, they'll make some of the best matches, some of the best rivalries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what Io, Rhea, and Bianca have. They came in the NXT together. Right. They've been on this path together now. With Bianca out with a broken finger, broken head, back on SmackDown. It's a mutual respect thing between Rhea and Io. But you know how that works when there's a championship in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with someone as championship hungry as Rhea is.
But there's a mutual respect, and then all of a sudden your NXT call-ups decided to jump into the main scene right out the gate.
Okay.
So we need to show some respect around here.
Right. Is Pat McAfee gonna die at Backlash?
Oh, we know he's gonna get his head caved in.
He's gonna lose.
He's gonna get demolished at Backlash.
He's gonna lose. He's definitely gonna lose. But
it seems like Pat is trying to step into that Jerry Lawler role, not in terms of the perviness, but more like in terms of whenever someone tried to come at JR, the first person to step in line was King. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, when Taz was trying to like make fun of JR and King, you know, cold cocked him because King don't do the open hand. He close fist you. He close fist punch you. And see that they're trying to do with Pat McAfee. Like he's gonna be like that dog. It's like, yeah, I could get in there with someone like a Gunther. I don't think that's possible. But
if you follow Pat McAfee, even outside of wrestling, you know, Pat McAfee is one of those. Put it in simplest terms. He's from the hood. He's not gonna do things by the book.
That's true.
No,
nope.
We're not finna sit here. We ain't calling no lawyers. Right. We ain't doing no scoops. No, we ain't doing none of that. We gonna handle business how business is handled in the hood. Mm-hmm. Mano y mano.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's what Pat McAfee's doing. So if you ever follow Pat McAfee, it's pretty much Pat McAfee being Pat McAfee.
Right, that's fair.
Oh, we knew that was coming, especially with that promo he cut.
And in case you don't know, don't remember, Pat McAfee played at the University of West Virginia, and I've been through West Virginia, and half of that state is hood. No, change that. 3/4 of that state is hood.
And let's not forget when he was working with Joe Colts, he ain't afraid to lay the wood to somebody.
So when's the wake for Sami Zayn?
So after the wake for LeBron James and the Lakers.
Oh boy. I knew he was going to be a sacrificial limb, especially after apparently Jay got cold cocked backstage by Logan Paul. So so he's going to be out. Apparently Jimmy wasn't there.
Sammy. You can't fight every battle.
Yeah, Sammy's like that crash test dummy. He's like,
you can't fight every battle. They literally said you can take the deal, go to SmackDown, and get a WWE Championship match out the gate.
Mm-hmm. But no.
Seth had that kind of power.
He got Paul Heyman with him. You got to remember that.
Sami Zayn decided to go the other way and take a big fat.
He took a big fat M for murder. In fact, Detective Vic A. Law's on the case about who was behind the murder of Sami Zayn.
Look, to the Detective Vic A. Law, you're falling behind on your cases.
I have too many cases to follow.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you right now.
At least Becky Lynch saw one for you already. At least Becky Lynch already saw one of your cases for you. She just went and came out and said it.
She said, I did it.
She just came out and said it. She didn't even wait.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? So I get the whole thing with Bayley because they're going back between Damage Control and Becky Lynch and all that. I get that. But Lyra was your girl. All she did was lose a match, and you beat the dog mess out of her.
No, if you paid attention, it was the fact that she was going to be tagging with Bayley to begin with.
Right, but the thing was, we didn't even know Becky was even going to come back until like game time decision because she was supposed to be, taking care of her injuries and being a mom and everything. Most people were even saying that Becky was retiring.
Becky was not retiring. If you paid attention to Seth Rollins.
Well, no, if you pay attention to Seth Rollins, I'm talking about like in terms of dirt sheets, people were saying that.
See, don't listen to the dirt sheets. See, that's the thing. You can't listen to the dirt sheets.
Nope, you can't.
I was listening to Seth Rollins. I was talking about Seth Rollins when he made appearances on NFL Network and all these other stations. He said Becky was not retiring.
I gotta call out Seth on this. Seth, why was you trolling people of Lambeau Field?
Because it's a hilarious
bear. He's a Chicago Bears fan. What you supposed to do?
You troll. Yeah, but there's a difference between trolling and lying. He said the best quarterback in Izzy North.
Bro.
He said the best quarterback in the Izzy North was Caleb Williams.
If Snowman goes into LA,
oh God,
he's supposed to troll the LA Rams fans. That's how it's supposed to go.
Also, if
you go to Philly or New York, you're supposed to troll them.
I'm keeping my mouth shut because I can't fight that many people, especially not Philly fans. Philly fans are too rabid. They're on a different planet.
Nobody's
notice trolled in my life.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still?
Get that shit out of here.
I had enough of that on TFT.
No,
and you playing.
Notice the fact that Playmaker left me out of this.
You under arrest, dog, for that one. That's a war crime.
Well, saying everybody hates y'all, so I mean
that's true. Everyone does hate me. I don't know why. What
now, I would say that.
I mean, everybody hates the Patriots. I mean, what more do you want?
Listen,
everybody hates the Patriots.
I control Shane. I control the big dog by saying 2 words. Actually, quite a few words, but lately I can say 2 words that will troll Shane and will get him yelling at me.
Okay.
Carter Verhage.
Oh.
Why'd you go there?
Because it's fun. I'll give you 2 more. Brian Bickle.
So here, okay. So now Logan Paul wants to challenge Jey Uso for the title.
Yep.
You mean he's? I can't do it. I can't do it.
Does match really need to happen? Does it really?
Uppercut.
Because at some point, Logan Paul's got to go for the title. He's not going to win it because it'll be Jey Uso's first defense, and you usually don't lose on your first defense.
Right.
You're a champion. But they've been at some point. Look, sorry, Snowman. I'm very sorry, but I have to be honest. And you know I like to keep it a buck.
Uh-oh.
At some point between the end of this year or next year, Logan Paul will be a world champion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even I conceded to that.
Without question.
Yeah.
Without question.
He will be a world champion.
I will say this though.
We're gonna hate it, but he's gonna be a world champion.
I conceded to that.
Here's my thing with Logan. I can say this. At least Logan really takes this seriously. Like when you see how he does a lot of his workouts and everything, his training, you can tell he takes this seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not like a Kevin Federline situation. Like he really likes doing it.
That was one of the worst things WWE came up with was K-Fed coming in.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
No, Paul Allen, we're not.
Oh, and apparently John Cena, Randy Orton, number 29 is coming up at Backlash.
Yes. I told Snowman that was the main event. Thank you, John Cena, for making it official. There wasn't no GM. John Cena made it official.
Yep.
Yeah. Are we looking at a possible split within Judgment Day, or is it going to be maybe even a possible face turn for Dom? Because I would never have thought Dom would have gotten a chant, but he began chants.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more. I think a face turn's coming more for Finn Balor than anyone else in that crew.
Here's the thing: people been getting on Dom for doing one thing and one thing only. And this was like 5-6 years ago.
Turn on his dad.
He turned on his dad, and he been getting booed out the building ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then when WrestleMania came about, it's like, you know what? We've been giving him all this for years. He's been taking it. Good for Dirty Dom. Good job, Dirty Dom. You a champion now. We can accept this.
Yeah, you've been taking this beating like a government mule for 6 years. Now you got a championship. We can live with this.
Yeah.
The fact that the title is one thing, but the fact that people start chanting his name, I was like, am I caught in the genjutsu or something? Like, when do y'all start?
When you go through the fire, people seize. When you go through the fire and you come out on the other side.
Yeah.
I will give him that. I'm like, yeah, he has been doing it. If he does decide to turn face, if you were to be the booker to turn down face, how would you do it?
I'm not turning down face. I'm turning Finn Balor face.
Okay.
That you see where I was going with all of that? Dom right now is too hot to be heel. Mm-hmm. And the same going with Liv and Raquel and the rest of the judges.
Because if you paid attention, even though he's getting cheered, he's still being a heel.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you got to realize Finn's going to be the one getting flipped.
That'd be interesting to see Finn flip again.
Oh, I guarantee it'll happen by the end of the year.
Does he go Demon? Does he go Demon King?
Yes.
I think it'll happen. What's the event I'm drawing a blank. Survivor Series?
What? So November?
It'll be SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
It'll be Slam.
SummerSlam is the next big event.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be at Money in the Bank because that is in LA.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, we know for a fact they're not going to flip Liv or Raquel. They're too tied as current tag champs, and Liv's going to be off air for a while filming a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't Alexa Bliss at Mania? Was she injured?
They're still trying to do something with Wyatt Six and her.
No, Uncle Howdy is injured.
Dallas. Dallas is injured. Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's what I'm like. I mean, again, like how come Alexa was not in? Because we only see Alexa like maybe once or twice since she came back.
From what I'm hearing, they're trying to do something with her and the Wyatt Six. There's going to be some big ass brouhaha coming.
Brouhaha.
That'd be.
But leave it. Hey, Triple H, I hope you saw your main event on SmackDown. That's supposed to be on WrestleMania.
Yeah, that would have been good for Mania.
That would have been. And now Jade and Tiff are back at it.
Actually, no, they're not. Naomi decided to butt in.
Oh, I mean that for that one match, they were kind of back at it, and
then Nia Jax returned.
Nia
just comes in and blows Tiffany's shit straight out.
I'm just gonna sit on you again, just because I want to.
Yeah, just makes. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on you while you're wearing that belt.
Just because I want to.
Just because I want to. You can tell Nia no.
No,
she won't do it anyway.
I have not been a troll in my life.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
See? Lying already. Lying out your
Whatever
ass.
do you mean, sir? It's not like I said this about the Cowboys.
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
You say that every year.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Just like you say bronsexuals are the greatest fan base in the world, right?
You. And you, in case you didn't hear me.
I mean, it's not like we're trolling the bronsexuals and saying that they can actually survive one of these.
Game 7.
We're gonna ring the bell on that one. Victor with the dub. He threw that right back at you. we call the match. This is done.
The match has been called. The match has been called.
I gotta ask this one more question.
Okay.
Do you think they're going to do something with Travis Scott in the ring? Because now it's the second time they did one of Big Four pay-per-views and he's involved.
What?
That
I'm
hardcore.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Okay.
If you want to know they're gonna do something with Travis Scott, the only way you will know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like for sure. You'll be like, okay, yeah, we can stamp this.
Mm-hmm.
If Bad Bunny returns.
Oh, that means he had to get into some sort of program with Priest then.
No, it'd be with Cody.
Oh, with Cody? Yeah, that could work with Cody.
Yeah.
If Bad Bunny returns, that means Travis Scott, you're on deck.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy if that happens.
While Shane stepped away, we called the match. Stop the match.
By God, somebody stop the damn match. That man had a family.
Thank you, Playmaker. We love having you as always, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Coming up tomorrow.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
And
passionate.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not gonna keep him off the field tonight!
Totally.
This one has a chance!
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
Wait a minute. Us trolling people? Whatever do they mean?
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. God bless you. So long, everybody. I was gonna close it a certain way, but I just couldn't do it.
Joel Embiid, James Harden, and Dylan Brooks. Y'all some bitches.
You're fired.
Bye. See you tomorrow, y'all.